Hey there! My name's Emiko. I'm with the BC Climate Emergency Campaign, and I'd just love to ask you some quick questions about affordability living in BC. Yeah. Okay! Let's do it!
How often do I think about affordability?
All the time.
I think all the time.
All the time.
What sorts of things are you worrying about the most?
Worrying about having enough money to pay for food, and pay for rent.
Everyday necessities in terms of food.
You might not realize, but climate change is already costing all of us. Estimates are showing that, on average, Canadians are going to be losing $720 every year due to climate change. How much would you say you spend on groceries every month?
I couldn't tell you personally because my wife does the shopping.
Too much?
Too much.
But I know it's a lot because I eat a lot.
300 to 400.
600-700 a month.
2,000 to 3,000.
I don't speak English well.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. 1ヶ月どのくらい食べ物とかはいくらですか？
お金。
はい。
Yes, maybe $400.
Did you know that by 2035, climate change alone is going to cause a 3.2% increase in our grocery bills every year? When you're worrying about the cost of food and everything, are you ever thinking about the impacts of climate change as well?
Good question.
I wouldn't say it's like top of mind.
I can't say it's a top of mind worry.
No, I haven't put those two together yet.
Actually, my husband's family, they run an organic farm in the Okanagan, but this year they don't have any peaches, any apricots, and like cherries were very little, so we didn't really even get to sell any. And usually that was their main source of income.
We all remember the 2021 heat dome, the wildfires, and the flooding. But I think fewer people are aware that those unnatural disasters cost the BC government between $10 and $17 billion.
We're toast. Right? Too much money influencing government and politicians. We need some blue-collar people, I think, running for office.
Did you know that in 2023, BC's oil and gas industry used 6 billion liters of fresh water for their fracking activities? How much do you think the oil and gas industry had to pay for their 6 billion liters?
I would say a fraction of that cost.
Pennies on the billions. Not much.
$13,000.
Yeah, I feel a little bit cheated in terms of lack of transparency and also accountability.
I do like the fact that there are rebates for things like heat pumps.
It seems like the BC government is really going all in on LNG, and I think that's absolutely a mistake.
They did have that bike program where they were giving people an extra incentive for
e-bikes?
Yes. I wish they could have expanded it to more than what they did because clearly there was a market for that. Things like that would be great.
We're talking with folks about how they feel about climate change and affordability because we want people to understand that these issues are deeply interrelated and we can be tackling them together at the same time.